Now joining us up here for conversation is Coach Patrick Daberkow. Coach, heck of a win today here on Senior Day. I'm sure it was awesome to first honor the seniors here during this game and then have some seniors make some pretty big plays here in this game as well. What were your thoughts here from the win at home? Against Doane, too.
Yeah, it's anytime you can beat a rival on your home field on Senior Day. I mean, if you can't get going for that, then you probably can't get going. So that was fun to see. It's exciting to see Ocho make that interception and return it for a touchdown.
Especially because he almost had one earlier.
Yes, he did.
And then he missed on that one, but then got the second one. Yeah.
You know, we've seen Ocho drop about most of them at practice. So it was good to see him get that one, because that one definitely, that was a big one. That was obviously the difference in the game at the end there. And so just really proud of the team for staying together. You know, sometimes when you have one side of the ball that's just struggling to get things going, and the other side that's just dominating, you can have a team that starts pointing fingers, and we didn't have that today. You know, we stayed together through it, and then we got a first down to win the game. You know, and so that was I don't want to lose sight of that. I was really proud of finishing that way, because everybody in the stadium knew we were going to run. So to be able to get a first down to seal it was good.
What did you notice from Doane early on? You did struggle a little bit right out of the gates on offense. It was a 7-7 game at halftime. What did you notice that they were doing to counter your play?
Oh, they play really hard.
Yeah.
You know, you think about like that group of linebackers that they have. They're just really scrappy, I bet is the best way to say that. And you know, they're really sound defensively, and they fly around and they cause problems. And so, you know, to be able to score 20 points and beat them, you know, we'll take a win no matter how ugly it is.
It's a tie ball game at halftime, 7-7. You go into the halftime locker room. What's kind of the message there coming out? And obviously, then you're down 13-7 at one point after a couple field goals, some turnovers there for your group. But that second half, I mean, tell me kind of how it all came together there in that fourth quarter and second half.
Well, I think some coaches wiser than me said, think of players, not plays, you know, when you get down in the red zone. And I thought Caden Barron just made you think about both of our touchdown drives. We just had incredible receptions by some very veteran wide receivers. And so I thought it was fitting to score that way. And, you know, the halftime messages are largely, I think, overrated. I'm not that creative. You know,
okay.
the guys, mostly what we do at halftime is just make adjustments, and the guys are locked in. And I just really thought our focus was really good the entire game today, and it was just good to see.
As you guys get ready for Hastings College next week, one more game to go here in the season. Have you talked with your team about some possibilities here toward the end of the year, or are we just focused on Hastings here at this point?
No, we haven't talked about any postseason possibilities. We know that they're out there, and we know that, you know, if certain things happen around the country, you know, dominoes could fall and we could end up in. But at this point, we're just going to focus on Hastings now, and we're going to control what we can control and all the stuff that, all the stuff coaches say, right? So I'm really just proud of this group for sticking together today, and I'm proud of the effort that they had and that, how physical they were playing. It was just fun to see.
Absolutely. Coach Daberkow, thanks for joining us up here. One more Bulldog football game in the regular season coming up next week on the road at Hastings.
Thank you.
Yep, you bet.